going to welcome in our next guest now. Mary Beth McCarthy participated in a documentary about Build-A-Bear due to your love and, as I said, obsession.
Slight obsession, yes.
Slight obsession.
And you were okay with that?
Yeah. I have a bit of an obsessive personality, as anyone can tell from the everything about me. So,
and you're local. You're from Union City, right?
We're originally from Philadelphia,
Okay.
But we've lived in Union City since 1990.
So tell us how you got involved in the world of Build-A-Bear.
This is Colby. You didn't introduce.
This is Colby. You need to introduce Colby.
This is Colby.
How rude of me.
Jeez, Kara.
So, it's funny because it didn't actually start as a Build-A-Bear obsession. Colby was given to me by a guy I was seeing at the time because I had gotten him a bear when we first started dating, and then he got me Colby. And then he and I broke up, but I kept Colby, and he actually got me through a lot of hard times in my life. And it's kind of like when you live alone for the first time, you go home and you're like, hey, it's fine. And then we just started realizing how much we love. First of all, Build-A-Bear's clothes are amazing. I envy that entire wardrobe closet thing. And we just started going a lot and he has more clothes than I do, and that's saying something.
Oh my
so
gosh.
They had a contest back in 2019 to go see the premiere of Frozen 2. My twin sister Ellie and I are obsessed with Frozen more than even Build-A-Bear, and we actually wound up going to the Frozen 2 premiere, and we sat next to the VP of Build-A-Bear, Sharon Price John, and she was amazing.
And you had Colby with you, I'm
we
sure.
We had Colby, oh God, yeah. Colby was with us. He wore the Kristoff outfit.
I've seen Colby on planes. I've seen Colby at movie premieres. He goes everywhere. Yeah.
Colby does go everywhere. Yep.
So was that where you made the connection with this documentary?
Well, the funny thing is we were never supposed to be in the documentary. They decided to do it 3 years after the Frozen 2 premiere came out. And the VP was talking to the director of the movie, Taylor Morden, amazing. He did the last blockbuster on Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
Fantastic, yeah. And he's like, we're trying to figure out the direction to go. And he's like, I'd like to speak to some fans. And she goes, I know who you should talk to. There were these twins, adults. So they're
with
like,
a bear.
Yeah, with a bear. Like, we just chat with you guys for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes turned into 45 minutes. At the end, he's like, you guys are great. Do you want to be in the movie? We're like, yes. And he goes, can you get to LA this weekend? No. So he had a friend of his come up. He directed via camera. They filmed us, Jonathan.
So you did that here at home?
We did it at Ella's house. Oops,
Okay.
sorry, secrets.
Yeah. Okay. So then you went to the premiere. What was it like going to a premiere?
It was insane because we were like, oh, let's get all dressed up and stuff. It'll be fun. And we went and we walked in and people knew us. And again, hard to tell. I like attention. So it was like, oh my gosh, okay, hi.
I was meant for
People like, it's the McCarthy twins. And we're like, okay, hi, people know us. And then the movie is so beautifully put together, and it's such a wonderful movie because you learn about Maxine Clark, who created it, and you find out in the film, Banks went and lent to her. She had to go through, her husband's name because they were female-led. And so it was just it's a beautiful movie about learning all that, and we get to be a part of it. And they kind of make a joke in it that every time the subject matter gets a little like, hey, there's a recession, hey, there's this, bring in the McCarthys! So it was
We're showing pictures too of the books because you've written books.
I have, yes.
You've got like Christmas books and I'm not sure what else.
There was Colby and the First Day Ever about how we became a family. It actually hit #1 on the adoption list in children's books on Amazon.
Oh my goodness.
For I think it was 47 hours, and I'm taking that to my grave with me. So yes, 47 hours. And then there was Colby and the First Friend Ever, which is about Ellie. He meets Ellie and her cats, Tiggy and Polar, Little Bear. And then there was Colby and the First Christmas Ever, where he learns about Santa.
Wow. And when can folks check out this documentary? It's called Unstuffed, which I love, a Build-A-Bear documentary, and it's going to be released soon.
It is. It's released 1 week from today, October 3rd. Yep, on it's going to be on a whole bunch of digital media. Freestyle, that's it. It was done by Foundation Media Partners. It's going to be on Freestyle. It's going to be shown on Amazon, on YouTube, pretty much anywhere you can do your streaming. You'll be able to see this crazy.
Yeah.
So
McCarthy twins! McCarthy twins! You'll be able to see them! And Colby!
So how long are you going to hang on to Colby?
Oh, he's part
Forever.
of it at this point. Yeah. So it's kind of like.
And I don't know, did we cover this? How old is Colby?
Years.
He's 16.
Yep,
Colby's
had him
16.
since 2007. A friend of mine wrote a thing once when I put out this big story about why I have him, because people are like, you have a toy. That it's not weird when guys collect, Transformers and Star Wars and all this other stuff. Why do we have to be told that we have to let go of something we loved? And my friend's like, anymore, you're not you without him. Because he's such a part of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So check out Unstuffed.
Unstuffed?
Unstuffed, a Build-A-Bear story on streaming starting next Tuesday.
Yes.
All right.
I love the energy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Beth. And thanks, Colby.